What is going on, guys? We're talking Nisekoi 225 live reaction, and we're almost down to the end. So I am very everybody's meeting up. Raku, Shidoge, and Onodera. I'm gonna put this mic right here so it doesn't get too loud while I read this because I'm blind and I can barely see as it is. So let's get started, man. I'm gonna get this little advertisement out of the way. All right. Onodera, I'm glad you're all right. You're okay too, Ichiko. I was worried because I heard all those sounds. So Onodera and Raku are fine together. I predicted that Onodera was going to make a confession right here, right now. But before I continue, it might go the other way. It might have all three girls together and then they'll each do a confession. I don't know. Well, it's going to be crazy. Let's see what happens. I'm okay somehow because Sugumi came to help afterwards. I'm sorry for leaving you alone. Not at all. I'm fine. Anyways, I'm glad we're both here now. She'd get at the peak of the mountain past this hill. Tachibana told me when I met her earlier. Tachibana is here? It's complicated. All right, let's go. I hope girl stays put in the same spot. He has a big old smile. She's smiling. Then her smile goes away. So I wonder what Ichiko thought when he came here. And remember, Onodera remembers everything. Raku is my first love, and I am the girl of Raku's promise. And let's see how it goes. Now is not the time to be thinking such things. I need to think of what to tell Shidoge when we meet, but how should I do it? I know the reason why Shidoge ran away, but Raku does not. Shidoge would find difficult to talk to. Ichiko means better her to talk to me at first alone, and something that bothers me, which I thought Onodera and Shidoge were going to have a conversation alone, but it's not working out that way. Raku today seems a little different somewhere. I'm not sure if it's just somewhere. He's different. Different's always good, especially with it seems like everything's playing like the same like so many years ago, but different is always good for Shidoge fans. Maybe Raku also found out about Shidoge's feelings. Raku, why do you think Shidoge disappeared, huh? Well, I thought about it for a while, but I still don't really get it. It was sudden and she didn't say anything. However, after meeting her in America, I was thinking maybe it's my fault. That girl, her face was shocked and lost world when she saw me. That's why I thought maybe I did something terrible, which I don't realize. That's not it. I'm sure Raku isn't terrible. Thanks. It'd be nice that not the reason, but somehow I get that she's contemplating. She's always complaining about little things, but for important things, she locks them away inside herself, That's why every time we have to be ones approaching her, actually, I don't really care what she's worried about. I just can't stand seeing that idiot worrying about it alone. That's good, and then that's bad. I'm going to lean a little bit towards the good side since he knows, knows inside out how Shidoge feels. That's what a couple does. They know their bad things and their good things. But then it's not good for Shidoge and Raku fans because the fact that, Onodera is hearing all this and he's comfortable with Onodera. It could be friend-wise, but there's a lot of things. Onodera is just shocked that he knows that. She has just this crazy shocked expression, which is crazy. Raku, to you, Shidoge must be very special. She knows. Light bulb, she knows. I love Onodera, but I think she's starting to realize that this is not going to happen like so many years ago. No, it's not something big like that, but yeah, I sure think it's less boring with her around. I get it now. I realize it now. I understand his feelings. There's no turning back. There's no evidence, just a mere certainty. Raku is, well, I know. I've been watching them all along. That means this is my last Onodera. Sorry, Raku, but there's something I'd like to hear before you meet Shidoge. Woo! Am my prediction right? Am I right? Oh my God. Let's do it. Before you meet Shidoge-chan right here, right now, I have something I've always wanted to say to you, Raku. I've tried to say it many, many times, but it always didn't end up well. It was during junior high when I realized that my second, but it's my first love. Raku's looking at Onodera. Onodera, I like you. I always have. Raku, you're my first love. I'm sorry. At a time like this, what did I just hear? Did I get it wrong? Onodera likes me. Did she just say that? Since junior high, just like I have, that means I'm sorry. You all right? I'm so sorry. I'd like to please forgive me your name. And he's remembering everything in the past, what Onodera and her, how cutesy she is. He's barely realizing that Onodera really has loved Raku all this time. Thank you. I'm being really happy. Just a little special. What do you think of me as a bride, as we promised? Did she like me from the beginning, just like how I've always liked her from the beginning? Always, always, always. Dude, Raku's bawling. Raku is crying right now. Holy shit. I was never going to cry. Why is Raku crying? I don't know, but oh my god, no! Chapter 225, Confession. Overflowing emotion, tears are not stopping. Oh man, what a chapter. We finally get the confession. Raku is crying. Onodera is crying. They're finally realizing their true feelings with each other. Wow, what a chapter. I predicted this. I predicted that the first girl out of the two, Onodera and Chidage, if the first girl who confesses will probably be the loser. We didn't get a clear answer at the end of this chapter, but I'm going to be safe to say I'm 95% sure that Raku and Onodera has realized this. I've said this again. How many times? Onodera realizes that Raku is different. Like she said, he's different. She's realized that Raku is indeed in love with Chidage. So, what a chapter. Beautiful panels. The tears running down both their faces. Nice touch at the end. Great lead up to the confession of Onodera. They're going to where Chidage is, but we knew it was very predictable. If I could predict it, then that's bad. But overall, very great chapter. We don't know the clear answer until next chapter. It's a cliffhanger if you want to speak. Onodera and Raku fans are freaking out right now. I think they want to know a clear, definitive answer from Raku. It can go either way. I mean, it could be such a twist when he says, yes, I love you, Onodera, but I'm going to go tell Chidage how I feel about her and tell her that I love you. I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't think that's going to happen, just for the utter fact that Onodera knows that Raku loves Chidage. That panel where she was just dumbfounded. She finally realized that she's not the girl that he loves. It's Chidage. And all him explaining the ins and outs of Chidage in this chapter really showcases how much of a bond those two have. And it's more than friendship. With Raku and Onodera, it's a bad way of saying it, but throughout these years, since they were kids until now, they had their chance. They had their chance to be together. And Raku does finally realize how many chances he's had in the past. And it could have went that way. But because those missed opportunities and another opportunity coming his way and really him finding his true love, I think this whole manga is about first love and letting go of your first love, knowing that, you know what, it may be my first love, but that's not my eternal love. And with Raku and Chidage, it never was that in the beginning. They never really realized that that's an eternal love. They never even realized they loved each other. At first, they started hating each other, friends, and then they absolutely love each other. So I think that's the way it's going to go. And I'm sorry, but I don't think Onodera, I think this is it. I think the ship has sank. But 95%, you just do never know because there's not a clear answer at the end of this chapter. But what a fantastic chapter. Onodera's confession. Thank you guys for listening. Push that subscribe button for that final, I think it's a final great chapter. 2 more chapters, 1 more chapter. Who knows? Chapter here, chapter there. I'm Dan Omega Dan's son. I'll see you guys later. Subscribe, like, comment below. Crazy chapter. See you guys later. Bye.